What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you on this Friday. And we got one hell of a show for you guys today. I'm super excited, guys, as we have some of the most amazing people on planet Earth, EARF. Shouts out to the Crypto for Life family. Shouts out to the Chicago Coin family. Shouts out to the XRP Army family. And shouts out to the IMUTV family. I got a chance to hang out with old Shake and Bake and Melissa and World Beef and who else was there? My man Niall was there, Keita 1211, and they were doing like a little birthday tribute to Rob. So shouts out to my man Rob out there, one of my legendary brothers out there, big in the music game, big in the crypto game, just a legendary brother. Guys, we got so much to talk about. We're going to get right into it. Market cap took a dip since yesterday, guys. $3.74 trillion. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, what happened? I'm going to tell you. BTC right now, 108 and some change, guys. Hopefully it holds that level. We don't know. Could be having some more sliding down to the downside there. Ethereum down to 43. Ethereum's actually holding pretty good when you look at the fact that Bitcoin went from 124 to 108. That's a pretty damn big dip compared to Ethereum right now. So Ethereum stands strong right now at $4,300, guys. We got XRP 281. Tether took that number 3 spot. Doesn't matter. It's not the number 3 crypto. It's just just a can't get right stable coin. Let me stop. BNB right now is at 854, guys. Solana coming in at 202. Can it stay above 200? We'll see. TRX right now is at 33 cents, guys. We got Dogecoin at 21 cents. ADA. I know Charles Hopsky's going, what the hell's going on? Oh, Hopsky. That's my nickname for him, Charles Hopkinson. ADA right now is at 81 cents, guys. Chainlink was doing this thing, man. That thing got up there pretty good. It's at $23 holding strong. We got SUI right now at 322. XLM 35 cents, guys. AVAX coming in at 23.30. HBAR down to 22 cents. Crow, if you didn't know, got that little backing, by the good old Donald Trump. And what happened? Boom! Like 35 cents or something, like 36 cents. All of a sudden back down to 27, but still holding strong. If you look at the last week, still up 77.49%. That's pretty good. Toncoin right now at 304. Shiba, that's 4 zeros and a 1. Cuatro zeros and a uno for those of you guys speak Spanish. I know a little bit. Poquito. Let me stop. Polkadot right now is at 372, guys. We got Uniswap at 946. Now, I know y'all love your boy. I love y'all too, but it's okay if I had to get a little fix. I need a little coffee fix live. Is that all right? Huh? Anybody gonna report me? Don't report me. Report my wife. Good Lord. Woo, she got me addicted. Let me stop. We got DCA Crypto Dave in the house. We got Ness Forrest. Nile. That's my man right there. Niles in the house, guys. We got one hell of a show, guys. We about to get with it. Janet Lopez is in the house. Appreciate you in a major way. Much love. All right, guys. Ave coming in at 310. We got Pepe. Good Lord, huh? It don't matter if you like Pepe or not. It's holding strong in that top at 31, the top 30 spot. It's at 5 zeros and a 9. That's 5 zeros and a 9. See, I know a little Spanish. I told y'all, huh? Y'all pray for me. Hopefully, Hooked Phonics, something like that works for me. ICP right now is at 482. We got Arbitrum at 48 cents. Matic coming in at 23 cents, guys. Adam, one of the OGs in the space, at 443. VChain, guys, such an incredible project, not financial advice. It's at 2 cents. Also, guys, remember, nothing we talk about on this show should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. My name is James, aka 68J. I am not a financial advisor whatsoever. Been in crypto since 2017, documenting my journey and the evolution of money. We started this show, however, about 2 years and 10 months ago, somewhere in there. We'll be coming up on our 3 years here momentarily. Justin said, oh, hell no. My boy out there getting a fix live, I'm snitching. I couldn't think it. What what's that thing like when people get together? What is that called? Like when they get together and they try to get you to stop doing something. Anybody got that word? I had it yesterday when I got the stream. I forgot it again. Intervention. Is that what it is? Yeah, I might need some of the crypto family to get together and do like an intervention. Huh? Give me off this liquid crack. Coffee, should I say? Let me stop. Algo right now is at 23 cents, guys. WorldCoin, 89 cents. We got Trump. How's Trump holding at that 823? Everything else is dumping. Just saying. Filecoin right now is at 223. Jupiter at 50 cents. 2 for $1. That makes somebody want to holler. Flare, don't you dare sleep on Flare at 2 cents, guys. We got XDC doing this thing still at 7 cents. Number 64 in coin market cap. We got INJ right now, 1277, guys. QNT 101. Optimism. There's a lot of people got optimism. Huh? Gary's gone. Huh? I don't know. Some people might be losing their optimism. Wait a minute. You said, not me, but people said, $1,000, $100 even $50, $25. How are we slipping down to 2 something? Calm your ass down, huh? Go back and do some more research. You'll figure it out. STX right now is at 61 cents, guys. That's just like the song we play here each and every day by my man Crypto Tales featuring Bags and Blockchain Monkeys. CRV right now is at 75 cents, guys. We've got GRT doing a thing at 8 cents, down just a tad bit. Poquito, a little bit. Let me stop. Theta right now is at 77 cents. We got Dog with Hat, Monkey with Scarf, Skunk with G-String. Huh? What do you like? I personally like Chicago. Let me stop. Huh? XTZ right now, guys, at 72 cents. IOTA doing a thing at 18 cents. Are you going to admit to anybody that you're a fart coin millionaire? I don't think so. Let's move on. Gala right now make you want to holler at 1 cent. Jasmine coming in at 1 cent. And at number 100 is Sandbox Metaverse. Gotta love it, guys. Let's get right into it. Huh? Now, so my boy crazy. How in the hell did I let this dude on IMUTV? By the way, guys, make sure you guys go check out, hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow and support the movement. The movement. You know what I like about IMTV, especially yesterday, hearing Rob's, kind of like testimony of his journey, life, crypto, music. I was in the spaces and a lot of times I'll jump into space and jump out because I just got so much going on in my own business. But I stayed in there and it was just really heartfelt, all the people supporting, all the love he got. And, the whole premise of what him and Niall and those guys are doing over at IMUTV is very similar to what we did with Chicago. It's funny because, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, ChicagoCoin.com, you can see the white paper, you can see what we're doing, you can see our team, you can see the places that we're listed on, how you can access it. We're not playing, we're just doing things nice and slow. What do they say? Who won that race? The turtle or the hare? Huh? Out there over-promising, under-delivering, shilling. It's not the hare, it's the turtle. We're doing things the right way, guys, and we got one hell of a team. My background is movies, business, and all that, and so I wanted to connect the community to the things that I was doing. And we put together some of the most amazing people like Keita, like Cassius Cuvée, JC, World Be Free, Liz, Dave, who's a hired patrolman up in the Bay Area, Josh, a 26-year veteran with the fire department, Crypto G, investor. All these amazing people, guys. We got some incredible people from award-winning directors, worked on American Idol, the Bernie Mac show. This is his 6th or 7th movie. Don Benjamin, all these guys, but the point of this is not to, again, shield what we're doing. This is a community-driven coin. If you do want to follow it, you can go at Chicago coin on X. But the point I'm trying to make, one of the things I love about Niall and Rob and hearing that story and being a part of that live yesterday is how much these guys are into helping others succeed. And I just feel very fortunate to be a part of that with these guys. And I really got the sense of what drove us to do Chicago, which is for us, by us. We watch other people's streaming platforms. We can support this guy and that app. And why can't we support our own community, our own family, our own members? For us, by us. Just like Chicago Coin, that's what makes me believe in IMUTV. Huh? The greatest family on planet Earth. You know how we going to start this, damn it. Huh? This is for you. Woo!
This one, come on. Does it like it is. What? Got them switching gears, the Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags, I ain't lying.
Wait a minute, somebody that say, Jay, come on now, you got to give us some news. You started the music too early. This is my damn show, huh? Believe that. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin Family. XRP Army, IMUTV, greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. Not Earth, where you trade time for money and return a percent of what you barely got in the first place. Earth, that means you're doing the things today that other people won't do in order to have the things tomorrow that other people won't have. Planet Earth.
Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, banks ain't letting money go. Swimming in the dough as you see gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I'm buying when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch, hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet ya. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man, the next night. A moon party, so you know we had to take flight.
Y'all never know what y'all gonna get with 68J, huh? Uh-oh, my dog. He's tearing up my stuff. Watch out, Papa. All right, there you go. All right. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. I'm drinking liquid coffee, aka liquid crack, Hunt live. Got some jokey jokes and some all that. But let's get into the information, guys. And by the way, let me say this, guys. One of the things that I really, kind of feeding off of the Rob and Niall and the whole little deal that they did with the spaces they had. one of the things that I've always tried to get you guys to understand, we had XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2025. It was absolutely freaking epic. We gave away, just so much and poured back into our community and let people know what they really mean to us. And we were able to meet so many incredible people over the last 3 years, because I've been going to the XRP Las Vegas with Brad Kynes for the last 3 years. But this was our first year really doing our own event. We sold out months before it actually happened. And I say all that to lead into this. I got a phone call, I believe it was yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before. I believe it was yesterday, early yesterday. And one of our family members, Nina Blossom, reached out to me. She's in the chat right now. Shouts out to Nina Blossom. Shouts out to her husband. I got to get his name down, man. I keep forgetting my brother's name. But that's my man, Pots and Pans. Much love to him. I think the reason I forgot his name because we just haven't really interacted, but I just love that brother's persona, his personality, how he treats his wife, and just how they are as a couple. But she reaches out to me yesterday, and she said, 68J, what's up, bro? And I said, what's up, sis? How you doing? She said, we in town. I said, what you mean in town? She said, we in Vegas. And they had just got back from doing some travel. She said, it's your birthday, September 1st, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I'm taking you out to dinner. Where you want to go? And so her and her husband are taking me and my wife out tonight. We got dinner plans. And I just, it really validated to me the way I see people and the way I treat people in this community. We've got people like, what's my man's name? My man Deshaun and other people that I've met in crypto that I sent their kids their first pair of Jordans. And I've got people that like Crypto OG that's come here to Vegas and stayed at my house. Crypto Tales, whose song I play here each and every. I just got to playing a song, who's come over to my home and we've gone out to dinner and rode around Vegas and all this. So I'm just here to say, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Shouts out to TJ and thank you, Nina Blossom. I don't mean to put you on blast, but thank you for just being a real one, for being authentically my sister. And all you guys. And that's the same feeling I get with us dealing with Abs and Good Morning, Good Evening Crypto, where it's dealing with Melissa at BTHO with Simon, with us dealing with now Niall and Rob and all those guys at IMUTV. I always say that success and great people have a way of sticking together, having a way of finding each other. And, and that's what it's all about, guys. And so this is a shout out to all of you guys. CKaz, much love to you, man. Make sure you guys hit like, subscribe, and a notification. But I appreciate you that, CKaz. One of the day ones, I went through the whole process of him having this youngster and all those things and him showing pictures while they were out there in Aruba and all that stuff. So, guys, just really want to say thank you so much. Noreen Taylor, shouts out. Much love to Noreen. Shouts out to Sammy and the Taylor family. That's what we have here, guys. And some of these people in here have known me for 20 years. Some of these people know me for 30 years. So many people here have known me for 40 years. And so I just want to say how much you guys appreciate me and thank you so much for authentically being my family. Now, let's get right into it, damn it. Huh? That's what we're here for. Huh? Did we get all sentimental? Huh? Give me a virtual hug. Huh? That's all right. Let's keep it going. The only one that can stop you, the only one that can stop what you've put in place to succeed is you. So, guys, and I say it because you get during these times where you've done everything right. You went out there and did your research. You went out there and invested in these certain assets, and you got in at a incredible time, whether it's XRP, XLM, XTC, Algo, HBAR, SHK, SHKK, Chicago, SHX. There's so many XCN. There's so many. Whatever your flavors, Matic, this and that, whatever. Ethereum. Maybe some of y'all got early in Bitcoin, like some of us did. Sub 3,500, but at the end of the day, guys, don't let all this chaos. The thing that it cracks me because I get on X and I read all these different comments, while I'm out here studying for what I'm going to talk about the next day. And so many people get so stressed out because where they see the market is in the short term. Like if anybody's in crypto and you think it's going straight to the moon, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. You're in the wrong investment. It doesn't work that way, guys. But to me, one of the things that really excited me is seeing the journey of Bitcoin. Sometimes to understand where you're going, you have to understand where you've been. You go back and just, anytime you feel bad, anytime you have doubt, go back and zoom out and go look at Bitcoin. Now, I know, Bitcoin is not XRP. Bitcoin is not the coin I'm in. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's the same until it's not, to the extent of how this market moves. This thing at one point, 15 years ago, was 4 cents. 4 freaking cents. And more. I've met so many people on my journey that have gotten in and gotten out. They literally scared them. A lot of other people to scare them. Oh, it's going this, and all these big money people like who are bullish now, like Larry Fink and Jamie Dimon and Warren Buffett. Some people it's amazing how people will believe in what other people believe in more than they believe in themselves. It's crazy to me. I bet on me my whole life, just like I did with all my businesses, everything I've ever done. I'm this poor black kid from Brooklyn, but you gotta believe in you, and that's why it's so important to do your research, guys. And again, I see so many people just doubting and, oh my God, what's going on, guys? Look, I don't care what it is. XRP is at 280, not 50 cents. It didn't retrace to 30 cents. And people are going to stress out like this at $5 when it goes back to $4.10. People are going to stress out at $10 when it goes back to, $7.75. Higher highs and higher lows. Welcome to the journey, man. Welcome to the evolution of money. Welcome to the evolution of money. Let's move forward. I don't want to get too preachy because we got to stay within our time frame. So the only one that can stop what you've put in place to succeed is you. Stay strong, do your research, and trust the damn process. Facts. Always do your own research, huh? It's right here, baby. What did Benjamin Franklin say? An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. An investment in what? Knowledge. When you change this, everything around you changes. That's a fact. Greatest family on planet Earth. That's what we're here representing right now, guys. Whoa. Now that's a whole lot of yen. What we're talking about, Bill Morgan posted this. CoinCheck Group, NV, through a subsidiary, operates one of the largest Japanese crypto exchanges. It has just filed a Form 6K with the SEC. Some of the information in the filing is quite interesting. It shows the value of XRP as part of the total value of customer assets increased from, this is in yen, 50 billion yen to 178 billion yen. Oh my God. And that was June 30th, 2024. And recently, from 178 billion yen to 1,000 billion yen by June 30th, 2025, guys. Big things are happening. Trust the process and know what the hell you hold. That's a fact. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Crypto markets have you stressing? Don't get frustrated. Get better. Guys, look, when I got in this space, I got wrecked. I was so excited to find this out. Again, went to Spain. I think I told you guys that story. I'm not going to get into it again, but a friend of mine got me on the phone with this guy who was worth $100 million in Bitcoin. They flew me out to Spain with some friends, and I learned about Bitcoin. I was like, oh my God. And I was just jumping in and got wrecked and lost everything. And had to get better and had to learn. And I realized that the more, even though I got into trading and I started doing that and taking courses, but the more I start doing my research, start doing my due diligence on certain assets, the company behind those assets, the more I started consolidating, and it's funny because when I didn't know as much as I know today, I was buying everything I could. Everything, oh my God, this and that. And I had crazy amounts of different assets. And some of those assets are no longer here, guys. I went through all that since 2017. There were coins in the top 20 that are no longer here. There were coins in the top 50 that are no longer here, right? There were coins that made me tens of thousands of dollars that are no longer here, which is why it's so important to take profit, which is why it's so important to have a plan, and which is why it's even more important to be a part of something that's here for the long term. And how do you determine that? Find things that are going to change the world, that are actually not hype. Not this. Oh, we got to deal with American theaters. We're going to be taking all the Regal tickets, and you can do it through our. Oh, you can go out and buy a licorice with our company. Stop it, damn it, huh? You got to be smarter than that. Okay, put in the time, and the results will yield life-changing things for you and your family. Okay, let's keep it going. I am UTV. Shouts out to my man Niall, Rob, and the whole family over there. Says trust the process. Live I am UTV Web 3. Do you know that James, aka 68J, only the most sexiest dude? Let me stop. Good Lord, I'll put that part in. It's the coffee, huh? Y'all pray for me. Let's keep it going. Do you know that James, aka 68J, will be taking over our IMUTV Web 3 channel every Monday through Friday? Huh? 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. That's your boy's time. Locked in. Huh? Big things are going on. Big things are happening. And we're going to be going live every Friday, 3 p.m. Sometimes it'd be live. Sometimes it might be recorded versions of what we've done, other shows and things, Ladies Night, whatever the case may be. But it's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. which is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each and every Friday as well. So that'll be like our evening stream. We got a lot of stuff going on, guys. Shouts out to IMUTV for showing that love. Where can you see us at right now, guys? Fire Stick TV, Roku. I went and downloaded the app yesterday. I said, oh, wait a minute. Who's that guy? That's a little sexist chocolate little sucker over there. Oh, wait a minute. That's me. Let me stop. Good Lord, huh? Y'all pray for Mr. Coffee. Also coming soon, guys, is Apple TV and many, many other things. They got a hell of a team, a bunch of great guys, hearts in the right place, for us, by us, huh? You know how it works, huh? Make sure you guys tune in. It's so fun connecting the dots, guys. To me, this is one of the most, when you've been the kind of person that's gone out there and really bust your ass at, building somebody else's dream, whether that's a job or even building your own dream, a lot of times those efforts don't always yield the results that you want. And I've been very fortunate, very blessed, in my journey in business and other things. But what's so exciting and one of the best parts of being in crypto is being able to obviously see the things that have these partnerships, like your XLMs, your HBARs, your Algos, your IOTA, your XRPs, whatever the case may be, and then going back and just researching. And I think one of the things that really always got me excited is knowing that I have a stake in some of these life-changing, world-changing companies. Guys, connecting the dots to me is so much fun. When you learn to love what you do, and able to do what you love, which is what I do here in crypto, it is so much fun. This is not work. This is not work, right? This can't be work. There's no way. To be able to do something like this, make life-changing money, meet incredible people, huh? Be able to be a part of the greatest family on planet Earth, EARF, you damn straight. That ain't no work. That's love, baby. Let's keep it going. They don't have to say it out loud. We don't need them to say it. We don't need to hear them go XRP, 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 like they're doing BTC, ETH, Solana, and now Trump and the Trump family Crow, and all these different things that they're yelling. We don't need that, because the thing that really tells you what it is, number one, is why did they go after XRP in the first place? Why? You ever ask yourself that question? It's so many people right now that's still in crypto that's never taken the time to go out to Fruition Productions and watch the story. Why? Why did this happen? When you can figure out, when you have the answer to the why, when you can figure that out, oh my God, you're going to be so rich. Not someone tell you why, but now there's a lot of great people out there with some great information. A lot of great people out there with some great information you can tune into. There's also a lot of dumbass people out in this space as well. There's some people that post stuff on YouTube and X, and I'm just like, oh my God. Huh? I always say the greatest thing about crypto, anybody can do it. And the worst thing about crypto, you got it. Anybody can do it. Let's move on, huh? The evolution of money is upon us, baby. Bloomberg confirms there are 15 pending XRP ETFs with the SEC. Huh? Wait till those things pop. Huh? And guess what? You're going to drop it like it's hot. Let's keep it going. Jake Claver, my man, Pots and Pans, says you'll never regret doing the right thing. The payoff might not be instant. And that's what kind of goes back to my very first post. You've already done that. You've put yourself in the right place. You've done it. Now don't F it up. Just like Raw Powell, one of the, great things that he said, don't F it up. You've done it. You got yourself there. Now control those down. I'm going to tell you guys right now, guys, the biggest thing that kills most people. When I took my first L in crypto in 17, I had no control of my emotions. Emotions are the biggest killer in this space or in any investment. Emotions. The better your plan, the stronger your research, your due diligence, it controls your emotions, baby. If you've done the research and you think XRP is going to $20, what the hell are you stressing on? What are you stressing from this pullback? If you believe it's going to $100, $250, $500, $1,000, $10, or some of these astronomical numbers that you hear from very credible people like Jimmy Valley, the VTHO evaluation, right? But I always tell myself this: what if Jimmy Valley with a $60,000 prediction is 10% right? Not 6,600, not 600. What about 1%? What about $60? No, actually, wait a minute. I messed that up. 60,000, 10% would be 6,000. 1% would be 600. If he's 1% right, if Joe Katz and those guys says Ripple can't be cheap, at least $10,000. 10% of that's 1,000. 1% of that's 100. You guys starting to get it? So the more you do your research, the better you have a plan. The more you do those two main things, the better you'll control your emotions. And then after that, you could breathe easy, go back to your plan and look at number 4, which is when you're going to take profit. And always stay focused on why you're doing this, guys. Huh? I say if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not big enough. All right. So again, Jake Claver says, you'll never regret doing the right thing. The payoff might not be instant, but the peace of mind lasts forever, baby. Years from now, you won't remember the extra money you made cutting corners, but you'll remember every time you chose to honor over profit. You chose honor over profit. Guys, look, I don't know what you did 5 years ago. I don't know what you did 10 years ago. But I can tell you one thing, 2030 is only not even 5 years away. 4 years in a few months. 4 years. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do today? Get better. Understand the only thing you got to do is have patience, control those damn emotions, do research, and you can set your family, your children's up for the rest of their lives. Damn it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin family, XRP Army. This is for you.
So many years and it's still no tears. The fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning?
Come on.
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing.
What?
Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up.
Yeah.
This one, bag it up.
Have I told you lately that I love you? We got the greatest family ever, huh? Jay Henry knows. That's my brother right there. Anthony Bitcoin Wanner is in the house. Jay Henry, what's up, my brother? Jay Henry, one of the realest dudes, man. That brother is so amazing, man. First time I met this brother. Now, Jay Henry, I'm 6'8". Like, it's not just my, I got it tattooed here. It was my basketball name on my arm, 6'8". You can see it right there, 6'8". And I remember when I first met Jay Henry at, I don't think it was the year before last. I met Jay Henry at the XRP Las Vegas event. And brother walked up to me. No, it was at the moon party. It was at Tails' moon party. And I walked in, and this brother's like 6'8", 6'9", built like the, like the refrigerator pair, like he ready to knock your butt out, and came up and gave me a big old hug. I said, man, that's my dog right there. Him, Marvin, just so many good damn people. God, have I told you lately that we love you? Greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. We're about to go have some ribs and chicken and some potato salad with Nina Blossom and her husband. You damn straight, huh? That's what family does. Family don't just talk about it, they're about it. Romeo G knows what I'm talking about. What's up, Romeo G? Huh? Big Bro 10. I know I told y'all the story of Big Bro 10. First event I ever, like 3 years ago. We were at the Brad Kimes XRP Las Vegas event, and this lady walked down the hallway, and I'm looking. I said, wait a minute. She got a green Crypto for Life shirt on. I said, what the? And it was neat, and it was Big Bro 10. I said, and it threw me off because Big Bro 10, I thought it was like Big Bro, like the big homie. It wound up being one of the most amazing women you'll ever meet. My sister. I thank God for her and the rest of my family. You guys are amazing. Huh? That's how we do it. Family loves family. You damn straight. Oh, by the way, guys, happy birthday. Thank you so much, sis. My birthday is 9/1/7. God, it's coming up real quick. It's kind of funny because one of my buddies hit me up. He's like, Jay, my boy John, I've known John for 40 years, and he hit me up. If you guys know John, him and his wife have been guest speakers on our show. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to our Crypto for Life channel. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Out of the many interviews, you guys will never know, one of the youngest millionaires I've ever met at the age of 19, did business with Trump and many other people. His name is John Singh. And him and his wife have a multi-million-dollar house here, out here in a property out here in Las Vegas. And he hit me up today. He said, Jay, what are we doing for your birthday? I was like, I'm just chilling. I said, my sister Nina Blossom taking me out to eat. And he's like, well, let's go hang out tomorrow, which is like Saturday or Sunday. I said, whatever, and that's just how I've always been. I don't, we just put on a $20-something thousand birthday for my mother-in-law, who's actually here, got her a penthouse for like, damn, like 5 days. It was just crazy, guys. We went next level for my mother-in-law, Janet Lopez. She's in here right now. And we had family come in from every which way, and it was just amazing. And I do that for other people. I love, blessing and doing things for other people. For myself, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not that big on birthday. I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't really trip on celebrating my own stuff like that, but I love celebrating other people. And that's just the way I am. All right, let's move on. Shouts out to my man, Jake, the man, the myth, the Claver. Trust the process, baby. Do your own research and trust the damn process. That's what we're talking about today. My point exactly. Be real. It says just be real. It saves everyone time. Just be real. There's not one person here right now, not one person in this chat that's not real. Because I would know. Everybody here that I've ever met, ever interacted with, whether it's here or in person, real amazing people. And I believe the old saying, real, recognizes and attracts real. This age, like fine wine, Swift was hesitant because of the legal status of XRP. That's no longer the case. My man Smoke shared this in 24. I brought it out again. Swift CEO, quote, big part of Ripple's proposition is XRP, end quote. Swift is only hesitant to use XRP currently because of certain regulatory environment / legal status. Now, this is in 2024. I'm bringing this up for a reason because we don't have those problems anymore. No more. We beat the SEC. We're 6-0. They tried to say, what, $2 billion to start the negotiation to get 150 or 125? We said, hell no, we ain't giving you no 125. I don't know if it went down like that, but damn it, that's how I feel by drinking this coffee. Y'all pray for me. Anyways, they settled at like $50 million, guys. We got a new chairman, Gary Gensler. I think he's working at the drive-thru down on Las Vegas Boulevard. He's the one when you walk up, he says, can I take your order? Let me stop. Good Lord, huh? It's a coffee. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make, guys, is things have changed. This article is coming back from 2024 when it was posted. And this was actually, I think the statement was back in 2020, but guess what? We don't have those problems no more. And one of the things I love about Smoke is documentation beats conversation every day of the week. Huh? After regulations pass, it was said, the SEC case concludes XRP will have gotten the green damn light. It says it right here. I think that the big part of Ripple's value proposition is the cryptocurrency XRP. It goes on to say, there we do find the banks are hesitant to convert things into a cryptocurrency right now because of the volatility in the currencies. This is Swift CEO. It goes on to says another reason why Swift is hesitant, not willing at this point in time to use cryptocurrency is because the legal status of XRP and other cryptocurrencies remain unclear due to the current uncertain regulatory environment. You guys get that? Where are we at now? This was posted May of 2024. These statements might have been earlier than that, but the point I'm trying to make, guys, this is a new dawn. This is a new time. This is that moment. This is that moment that those of us who never had that moment, who always wondered, who got into Microsoft? Who was there when the internet started? Oh my God, I wish my parents would have bought this. Oh my God, I wish this. And you don't got to wish. This is your time. This is your time. Wake your ass up, do your research, put your family in the best position possible. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin Family, XRP Army, greatest family on planet Earth. Oh yeah.
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us.
What?
Get into them bags so them stacks on us. In a different bracks where they try to tax on us. Government some lies but them bags blowing.
By the way, guys, you might not want to drink Vietnamese coffee. It's very addicting. I might call the authorities on myself.
Up. Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rap buzz. Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz.
What?
Your favorite rapper clone, and he can't beat trust.
Jay Hearn says 26 watchers, not enough likes, guys, baby. I told y'all, we got right now. It shows 101 viewers that are watching live between all the platforms, whether it's IMUTV, whether it's X, or whether it's YouTube. Here's my reasoning or my thought process with this. And I've told you guys this before many times, where I've been mentored and taught by a lot of people out here making just crazy asinine. So one guy told me, I said, okay, what kind of money are you making on YouTube? He says NBA money, like an NBA player. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. But the problem is that being authentic in the sense that I don't have to, like, to each his own. If I needed it like that, I go out there and do it. But I like the interaction. I like being me. I like pressing this button and having no damn idea what I'm going to say. That works for me. That's how I did it when I was a speaker, when I used to travel the world and go to schools and colleges and this and that and different places to inspire people. And most of the time, my message was believe in yourself, upgrade your mindset, upgrade everything around you. One of the other things I used to always talk about is funny. One of the most simplest questions in the world, and I know Noreen is here right now. She knows, she's watched me on stage. She's traveled around the certain places with me, her and her husband, Sam, is, it's funny. One of the most powerful things you can ever show a person is that you care. And one of the most powerful questions to get people to know that you care is this simple: how are you? And then stop talking. That might be you. That might be something very important. So ask someone, how are you, and stop talking. Don't ask them with an agenda. Don't ask them trying to sell anything. But if you sincerely ask them, how are you? I always say God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen more, talk less. How are you? And stop. And people will tell you everything you need to know. And at that point, all you have to do is just connect with them. Let them know that you care. You have a friend for life. That's for sure. Let's move on. All right, guys. So shouts out to Smoke with this incredible documentation. Let's get to it. Okay, so guys, 11 hours ago, it says $100 million liquidated from the cryptocurrency market in the past 60 minutes. My God, people are tripping. I'm not, huh? Don't trip by the damn dip. My man Johnny Crypto knows. He says, boom, from Swift to XRP. How Ripple's 300 plus banks, 300. There's people just get, well, what we're trying to do is, we're trying to, we came up with this coin and we're going to go around and we're going to connect. We're going to get on phone calls and we're going to have these meetings. And then people go, oh my God, I'm going to buy that because it's a bunch of zeros. No. Ripple, XRP, connected to 300 plus banks, 1,700 NDA. Guys, I don't know of an asset that's in a better position. You can't say Bitcoin. It's more. But what is Bitcoin going to do to solve cross-border payments and all these things with the financial system? Nothing. What is Ethereum going to do? They may have a small part of certain things, but no. Name one. Please put it in the chat right now, and let's see how smart. I'm looking for smart, not dumbass. What about Stickum coin and a Skunk G-string coin because it's got 1,800 zeros and a one, and if it just goes up half the zeros, I'm going to be rich. Stop it. Name a coin with better partnerships, better connections, already be embraced. When everybody was panicking, Ripple continued to grow. Ripple continued to expand. They continue to acquire these major companies. The partnerships, when everybody was firing during the whole FTX little downturn, bearish market, everybody was scared, leaving the U.S., firing people, Ripple kept growing. Guys, all I'm trying to tell you is this. I'm not saying it's the only one. I'm just saying, damn it, it's the one. That's a fact. Go Dodgers. Love it. All right, guys, boom. So again, it says how Ripple's 300 plus bank partnerships could reshape $6 trillion in payments. $6 trillion. Y'all don't believe what he's saying right here about Swift? What did Brad Garlinghouse said? 14%? 14% in 5 years? I think that was conservative. The global payments industry is ripe for disruption. According to the World Bank, the average cost of sending a remittance stands at 6.3% of the value of the transaction value. Damn! They're making that moolah, baby. Huh? Save some money. Get XRP. Let me stop. Ripple has established partnerships with over 300 financial institutions across countries, including major names like Santander, SBI Holdings, and Bank of America, along with many others. Guys, you guys want more information on that? Click this link right here. Boom! You click the link. Guess what? Documentation beats conversation. That's right. Do your due diligence. Do your research. Let's move on. What's up, Jay Henry? Shane XRP in the house. Rick Albert, I see you, my brother. Yes, indeed. Noreen knows. Noreen, that's what I'm saying, guys. I don't just come on here and, like 2 years ago, I worked at McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's. Let me stop. Ain't nothing wrong with me. When I was like 16, 15, I worked at McDonald's. The point I'm trying to make is some of the people in here like Noreen, John Singh, Mike, these guys have known me for 20, 30, 40 years. And they watch me being on stage, talking to thousands of people, representing, going out speaking at the National Boys and Girls Club, all the things that we've done. And I'm not here trying to impress you, but impress upon you. I'm here to show you the way if I can, the best way I can. Huh? Jay Henry says, family trust. You damn straight. Family trust. That's my man. Anybody else in here I didn't recognize? Dennis is in there. What's up, Dennis? Dennis in the house. Adam 500 in the house. Optimistic Prime. That's my damn sister right there. One of the realest ones in the game, guys. And we're doing Ladies Night. And we're actually going to be doing Ladies Night next Friday. I've got Melissa coming on with me. I've got Keita1211 has already said. Linda P. Jones said it's going to be her birthday. She's coming. So I reached out to all these amazing, brilliant, incredible women in the crypto space because that's who I respect. I got a lot of respect for these women. And Melissa's going to be having her own show with Keita and many others on Monday. So not this Friday today, but next Friday, we're going to have a Ladies Night promoting what all these women are doing, from what Melissa's doing with BTHO to her new women's channel they're going to be doing on IMU TV and all these different things. We're here to promote. We don't hate, we congratulate. Always remember, guys, in everything that you do, teamwork makes the damn dream work. And that's exactly what my sister Optimistic Prime does. Huh? She's team. She's family. That's my sister. Y'all didn't know? Now you know. Shouts out to anybody else? I thought I saw a few other people in here. Anybody else? Going once, going twice? Tiffany Serrano. What's up, Tiff? Say hello to my brother Gabe for me. Jose in the house. Let's move on. Let's keep it going. Huh? All right, guys. 2.5 billion yen is about 17 milli. Shouts out to this whole thing. What is it? Yudu? Is that how you say it? Yudu? Yudu? Japanese gaming giant Gummy, if that's how you say it, approves purchase of 2.5 billion yen worth of XRP. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I had to go do the numbers on Google. That's what I put up here, just over $17 million. Hey guys, that's a step in the right direction for real. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If you think this is possible without the approval of the Bank of Japan, you are sadly mistaken. The Bank of Japan has already approved XRP treasury purchases by domestic companies worth up to $100 billion. Dollars, not yen, baby, dollars. Big things are coming. Know what you hold. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, November 2025 will be a big month. My man Smoke shares this. It says confidential webinar reveals 91% of financial institutions will be migrated to ISO 20022 by the November 2025 deadline, despite the slow public adoption, despite they want to open up their mouth saying this and that. At the end of the day, it's coming. Here we go. Let's check it out.
So I think it's a lot of effort for us to learn that, there's a lot of legacy systems, and really kind of, again, one of the great benefits of the ISO 20022 migration, the reason why we're seeing this and we're the whole global community, because as you said, Omar, the instant payment systems in a lot of countries have already been on ISO 20022, but the reason why we're doing it in the cross-border space is...
You guys make sure you guys go listen to this. I saw a message that I want you guys, my sister Tiffany Serrano, she says, I'm floating in the pool. Probably got one of those Mai Tais, huh? Listen to my favorite crypto guy, my brother 68J. Appreciate you, sis. Knowing I'm already taken care of because I know what I hold. Good Lord. Is that a bar? Is that a bar? I think so. I'm going to give you another bar. Crypto Tales, tell them.
Move to a different code so they can't tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz. We like years ahead of the herd, like
They don't want you to get rich, but die trying.
But I slid you to...
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all know what that was a problem? Huh? That's why all these politicians out there making $60,000 a year, $100,000 a year, worth $200 or $300 million. They don't want you to get rich. They don't want you to live next door to them. They don't want to see 6'8" and Jose and Tiffany Serrano and Niall and Rob and Melissa walking out in our house shoes, getting our mail out the mailbox, walking down our sidewalk by our mansion, looking at Jerome Powell. What's up, Jay? Looking at Trump. What's up, my dog? Looking across the street at Elizabeth Warren. Yo, War. What's up, dog? You need to put some armor on those tires. Nah, they don't want you to get rich, but die trying. Guess what? We got crypto. We ain't going nowhere.
They don't want you to get rich, but die trying. But I slid you the crypto list, so start buying. And I'll see you at the tip top when we start flying.
What?
Upgrade the shit, push a button autopilot. Party all night, so we just keep flying.
So many years and it's still no cheers.
Come on.
The fear's selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the move?
Come on.
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. This one, bang it up. Here come the monkey.
Let me get some.
Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. You damn straight. Let's move on. Realizing your ability to succeed regardless of haters, doubters, makes you unstoppable. I was just talking to my wife about this other day. Man, look, if I could count how many times, somebody told me, yes, you can, on each finger with a penny, I'd have 10 pennies. Don't worry about who supports you guys. Go out there and make it happen. You want to prove them wrong? Win. You don't gotta worry about this night. Win. Trust me. Win. When you win, oh man, that hurts more than anything you can say. Win. Facts. Don't get shaken out. That's a fact. My man Ash Crypto says Bitcoin and Ethereum are dumping hard. This is due to the 15 billion option expiry. And we also have monthly close in 2 days. Don't get shaken out in this manipulation. Don't get shaken out. They can't shake me nowhere. Facts. They'll call us exit liquidity at $10. What am I saying? Saul here says they called us exit liquidity at 30 cents. They called us exit liquidity at $3. And you know what? When they get to $10, they say, y'all just exit liquidity. Yeah. All right. These are the same people that's trying to still get their XRP back together. It's your entry price that will separate you. Guys, look, when you look at these, a lot of times I see people put these up, so I made up my own one here. XRP at 50 cents, $3, $10, 25, 100. Look, if you feel based off your own research, and I'm not giving you I'm just saying if Jake Claver's remotely right, if Dom and Phil over at EZA app, if they're remotely right, if Joe Katz, the guy who was one of the early developers of Bitcoin, who went out and said, I think we can create something better in every way. Let's call it XRP. Originally called something else, but XRP. If they're right, Jimmy Valley, Jake, all these, if they're right, then these prices don't matter where you get it, even at $100 XRP. See, people don't realize that. Everybody, do you realize how many people didn't buy Bitcoin at $10 because they knew it was 4 cents? You know how many people didn't buy Bitcoin at $50 because it was 4 cents? I'm not doing that. You know how many people didn't buy Bitcoin at $100 or $1,000 because that damn thing was 4 cents. It was $5. I'm not doing that. And those same people would probably give up an organ today to get Bitcoin at 1,000 or at 100. That's all I'm saying, guys. So if you believe, if you've done your research and your due diligence, and you believe some of these price targets, even if very conservatively, what Dom and his brother Phil said, 1,000 by 2030, that's 4 years and 4 months away. Okay, if you want to go with that one, that's fine. If that's where you want to go, that's fine. 4 or 5 months away. 4 years and 4 or 5 months. The point I'm trying to make is, if they're right at 1,000, $100 ain't that bad. 25 ain't that bad. $10 ain't that bad. So be grateful for where you're at today. That's what I'm trying to say. Huh? Everyone here will win. Everybody's going to win. In my opinion, it's just how long you hold it. That's a fact. Huh? It's your entry price that will separate you. That's a fact. Okay, guys, most people don't have 140K. What am I talking about? Altcoin Daily says most people will buy Bitcoin over 140K. Man, people ain't got 100K. They ain't got 50K. They ain't got 10K. There are some assets, however, out there that's affordable when you look at the top 10. Let me see. Bitcoin, 108,000. Can't get a lot of that right now. Maybe a fraction, poquito, huh? A little bit. A few Satoshis. Ethereum, 4,300. You can get, depends on how much money you got. Maybe you can get you a couple few, huh? Shake it up, get a few. Like some chips. Let me stop. Let me see. Let's go past this one here. Solana, $204. Okay, you got 10,000. Maybe you can get a decent little, pocket change worth. That's the top 5. Oh, and BNB, 859. Yeah. What's that? What's this right here? XRP. What's that all about? XRP. The third asset here on CoinMarketCap, the number 1 American asset in the United States, the one that Trump mentioned on Truth Social, the one that nobody wants to talk about. Yeah, let me stop it. Good Lord, huh? It's the coffee. Y'all pray for me. All right, guys, let's move on. Hell yeah, $100 XRP could be life-changing. You damn straight. $100? Oh, that'll make you want to holler. If you guys want to know more about what Crypto Basic is talking about, guys, make sure you guys go do that. I don't got time because we're about 9 minutes from having to get up out of here. That's a fact. Big Bro 10 knows what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Tiffany Serranos. Big Bro 10, Jose. Shane says, if you say you can't, you never will. If you say you can, eventually, you will eventually. I agree with that. You don't even have to prove people wrong. Just prove yourself right. Just win. That's why just win. Just win. You ain't got to prove nothing. They're going to feel the way they feel. They're either going to be proud, they're going to be hating, they're going to be whatever. Just win. That's a fact. That's a fact. What else we got up in here? All right, so shouts out to the family. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, so if you guys get a chance, go check out this thread, see what Crypto Basic is talking about. What's a skill you believe everyone should learn in the next 5 years? I put the skill of hodling. Hodl. Learn that skill, control those damn emotions, you'll be all right. This is pretty interesting. I don't think I got enough time to get into it, but it says agreed, interesting take. So if you go into this this little post here, smells like bullcrap. This guy put up something here. It says breaking President Trump secretly using XRP to pay off the U.S. national debt. Now, the only reason I tagged and I shared this little it smells like bullcrap is because I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm not here. I don't do that. Now, if it's really obviously stupid, then I'll put that out there. But when you look at the fact that Trump did a deal with Intel to get 10% of their business, that's now owned by the U.S. and all these different things. There's been rumors on X that they got other companies they're going to be getting a percentage of that company. It was just an interesting listen to. I'm not saying that anything this guy is saying is on point. I'm not discrediting him because I don't know him like that. But it says breaking Trump secretly using XRP to pay off U.S. national debt while rolling out the quantum financial system. If true, this changes everything. We are about to witness the greatest financial shift in history. Again, I'm not saying it's true, but hey, worth the listen to. Let's hear a couple minutes of it.
It's impossible for a layer 1 blockchain to function as intended if it's under that type of control. Ripple owns 48% of the XRP escrow. Okay? At dinner, President Trump, Brad, and Stewart agreed to transfer 35 to 40% of the escrow controlled by Ripple
Now you guys want to listen to the rest of this. It was just interesting. I don't believe any of that's true. 35, 40%, whatever he said. So you guys are interested. I found it to be an interesting take. Most people shot down and just called this dude like, but I like listening to all things. That's all I'm saying. Let's move on. I like listening to everything. All right. Turning dreams into reality. Why did I even bring it up? Hey, if I find something that's kind of hilarious or silly or factual, I'm gonna give it all to you. Why not? Okay. Price has you stressing, not me. We're not the same. If you're stressing on the price, we're not the same. The more you know, the more you control those damn emotions. My man Dom says the market has not topped. Far from it. Far from it. Exactly what he said. I agree with that. Shouts out to IMUTV for showing us love yesterday. Did you know that James AK68J is streaming all over the world, baby? All over the world. 68J has officially taken over our IMUTV Web3 channel and is currently broadcasting on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Well, now you know. So you guys can go to your Roku TV or any Roku device, download IMUTV or Amazon Fire TV, and also soon Apple TV, and you'll be able to watch your brother live during my time slots. That's right. I got to make sure I keep it under an hour, though, at least an hour. All right. When you got it, you don't have to brag. Everyone is announcing their partnerships without Ripple doing the same. Relax. The time will come, and when it does, it will shock the world when they see the magnitude of Ripple and XRP. The calm before the storm. And I do agree with this, guys. I'm going to probably end this on this so I can stay on my hour. It is so important to understand that, guys. Everyone is out there shilling and Bitcoin, and look, we talk about it, but I'm talking about these powerful people. They do everything they can not to acknowledge it, not to connect themselves to it. You see news channels saying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and what is Litecoin, number 21st, something like that? They won't even bring up XRP. What is Litecoin now? They give Litecoin more. That's the third, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And I get it. Litecoin is one of the OGs in space, but it's not number 3. What is? XRP. Not Tether. It's a stablecoin. Number 3 digital asset right now, regardless of all this, is XRP. And number 1 here in the United States. So it's just, I do agree with this, guys. Like, look, when they start talking about, like, they show those fan only fan, whatever those girls, having, I got 1.3 million, XRP. Guys, look, you're going to see more and more of that, but it's not people like that. Or matter of fact, there was one thing I did want to share with you guys. So we got 5 minutes. Let me find it right here. This is kind of cool. Big Sean, I didn't show it the other day. It says, Big Sean urges, it's not too late to invest in crypto. Do it tonight. He was urging people at one of his concerts. He says, I sense a rise coming. He mentors BTC and ETH. He mentions BTC and ETH. And then the crowd, he asked the crowd, what's another coin? And the crowd yelled out, guess what? XRP. Let's check it out. 33 seconds.
Crypto, and if it is one time that I'm going to say this is not, you're not too late. Invest in crypto right now.
You guys got to understand, everyone's starting to get it. Only 5% of the world's in it. Only a certain percentage is in XRP, but the world is really getting what's going to take people to the next level, guys. Even those who got it, they know.
Tonight, if you can, do that shit tonight.
Tonight. He said tonight.
Get a return from it. Bitcoin is a good one. Ethereum. What's the other one?
What's the other one you said?
Ripple, invest in that shit. I'm telling y'all right now.
Everybody in the crowd is yelling, XRP, XRP, XRP. All I'm going to tell you guys is know what the hell you hold. Crypto for life, Chicago Coin family, XRP Army. We got to get up out of here. Shouts out to my brothers over at IMUTV. Guess what? This is for you. Woo!
We looking for that astro flip. Guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on, yeah. I want the whole damn ship. And if we bring in any further, bust the whole damn clip. Nah, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle, I know. They like, monkey, how you see so clear? I did my homework, so he don't care. Yeah. Sitting on the ledger with the bag hand. And I just bought Quant with my bad hand. A little Globy and some XTC. And a little more XRP.
Come on.
Playing.
What?
So basically, we're repping for the same set.
Oh, that's going to be some of the Crypto for Life family members' houses right there, huh? You on your way.
Cause we was here way before the main net. Who would have thought that crypto tales would come together on a topic that we know so well? Music.
So many years and it's still.
Guys, we appreciate you guys in a major way. Thank you guys for coming out. Big Bro 10, we're going to give a couple shouts out before we got to get up out of here. Tiffany Serrano, Shane, XRP, Nina Blossom. We'll see you tonight, sis, with you and your husband for dinner. Thank you so much. We're going to be celebrating my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Let me stop. Good Lord. Let's see. We got a couple more streams before we can do that. Jose's in the house. By the way, if y'all didn't know, I probably could be on American Idol or, The Voice. I sound good in the shower when I'm showering, the steam hits my vocals, I sound amazing. But as soon as it comes off and I turn the water off, I sound like Giselle from Friday. Y'all pray for me. Let's keep it going. It's the coffee. Shane Sullivan in the house. We got, who else has been here? Tiffany Serrano, say what's up to Gabe. Rick Aldred, Noreen Taylor, say what's up to my brother Sam. Roderick Sumner, good to see you. Nina Blossom, we'll see you tonight, sis. Dennis is in the house. We got Adam 500. We got Jay Henry. We got Optimistic Prime. We got, who else is up in here? Romeo G. Romeo G. Oh, they won't let me go all the way back up. Uh-oh, I can't see everybody up in here. So all those that are here, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Make sure you guys tune in 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, each and every, Monday through Friday, and then each Friday evening, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And make sure you guys go check out the rest of my family members out there who are out there doing their thing. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Until next time, it's your boy James, AK68J. Peace. Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. Yeah.